Morning. I think it's a little over 5 a.m. Today we've got some plans. 6 a.m. we are heading to, or 6 a.m. we'll be at the Diamond Head Trail. That's how we're kickstarting off today. And then afterwards we'll be at North Shore today. And so that's some of our plans that we got going on.
Good morning. I don't know if he mentioned too. So I think we're 5 or 6 hours ahead. So it kind of got us this morning. We did still sleep 8 hours because we ended up coming back to the hotel after dinner and just crashing. We took a shower and literally, I think he fell asleep on the couch while I was in the shower. And then we woke up at 3:30 because again, everything's 5 hours ahead. So we still got 8 hours of sleep. However, we are kind of waiting until things kind of open. I want some coffee. I'm making an electrolyte drink now. And then he's drinking coffee from the hotel, but I'm a little bit bougie on my coffee.
I will say, I ripped open the package. And
that was an accident.
There's coffee grounds all in this, so I'm also drinking and eating this thing.
Yeah, so no thank you. That will not be me. But he's a little bit less picky on stuff, so he ate the airplane food from yesterday. That was not ideal. I will say, everything on there was fantastic. Like I said, if you are able to upgrade, we didn't do the Delta one, but I would call it like business class. I highly, highly recommend, whether it's through points or whether it's just you have the money. It was worth it. The only thing that I did not like was the lunch option. I should have got the pasta, so maybe that was on me. I got the chicken and I didn't eat a single thing on there. The bread was stale. The little, I don't know why you look at it like that. It was not good. So that's the other thing, and then I ended up being starving. Now the pizza thing was really good. He got the chili curry thing and he said that was fantastic. But we gotta switch these two, you know? Anyways, that would be the only thing that I would say. But otherwise it was a really good day. I'm excited for today. We got a lot planned. I think he's really looking forward to North Shore. I will say the only other note I have, if you're traveling to Oahu, is just expect, especially if you're going to Waikiki Beach, which I think people talk about this all the time when I was doing research, it's very touristy. Like, this reminds me a lot of Florida, or some parts of it remind me of Vegas, or even if you've gone to like a resort in Mexico, very similar feel. I'm hopeful that when we go to the other side and we kind of get away from all the touristy stuff, it's going to be a little bit more, what's I'm trying to say, like, not touristy. Is what I'm hopeful for today. So anyways, I'm very excited to take you guys along. We are on day 2 of our Hawaii trip. So
back to our little beep beep. This is incredible. We're almost getting to the trailhead for Diamond Head. This view is beautiful. Look at our little car up there, looking tiny as can be next to that little mountain, or I guess big mountain. Almost to it.
day 2. Okay, so we're gonna do the Diamond Head Crater Trail. It is 1.5 miles. It has a 485 elevation gain. It says it takes 1 to 2 hours. I'm gonna assume it takes us about 45 minutes. It's moderate. We're waiting for the park to open because it opens at 6 a.m. and we did pay for parking. A tip is, if you are coming, go online and get a Diamond Head reservation so you don't have to wait, and then also so you can get parking. All these people are waiting with us, so we're gonna get in our car in just a minute and go to try it. If you can see, the gate is still closed. I've actually never been to a national park, well, I don't know if this is a national park, but a park that actually closes their gate, so this is interesting. So we're kind of waiting. We're trying to be here early and beat the crowds, but clearly everyone else had the same idea as us. But we're very excited. I think it's gonna be beautiful. As you can see already with this view behind us, it's just gonna get better, so. Okay, don't be us and be dumb. So 2 things, like I was saying before, make sure you get your reservation for the Diamond Head. And we just parked where it said Kalui Lookout because behind us there was a gate and they thought, oh, the park doesn't open till 6, the gate's not open. Cool. Well, we had watched the video earlier and there's a tunnel and I was like, oh, it's probably like that's the extended parking. So we're doing, and it's, again, it opens at 6 and we got here at 5:20. We would have been in the second car in line and I filled up. Now everything will work out how it's supposed to. But we got out, we're looking around, we're like, okay, we're gonna wait till 5:45 and go pull up next to the gate. And I said, let's go walk and just see. No, that place is completely closed. You're not supposed to walk it, you're not supposed to drive it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this line is for people to get into the Diamond Head. I was like, I feel so dumb. So now instead of second, we're like 12th or 15th in line. which is still not bad. And I already have a reservation booked and our parking book. So it's all good.
It'll be good.
It's like I said, it'll probably take us about 45 minutes or more. Maybe I'd say 45 minutes. It depends on if Seth wants to take a bunch of pictures. So it'll all work out. Oh my gosh. Swallowed some air. So now we're just waiting. It's about 5:50, so we got about 10 more minutes until the park will open, and then we will be walking. So it'll be good.
So we're all the way down here, and I believe we'll be going all the way up where those steps are. Brooke is determined to get to the top before everybody else. I believe this trail is wheelchair accessible, right? Yeah. See, we gotta get up there where you see that guy running. I'm just imagining Brooke right now in a racing game. She's passing everybody. 5th to 6th, almost to first place. Now, we're heading for the stairs, which lead up here. Man.
See this?
Into the tunnel. Where'd you go, Brooke?
You see me?
Yeah. This is actually the part I completely forgot was in this. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Something just flew on me. I don't know what that was.
It was my loop trail. Holy crap, we're gonna go up.
Oh,
Let me breathe.
just when you thought we were done, more stairs.
It's the summit.
Here's the perspective of how many stairs we just walked up.
Holy crap.
So we're inside the bunker. It's really cool. Now, walk up these spiral staircases. Made it to the top. Brooke outpaced everybody.
Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Holy crap.
How you feel?
I'm tired.
World champion.
This is awesome. I wanted to beat everybody so we could get.
Mind you, I gotta crawl under this thing. So I'm crouching like a little kid. Wow. That is beautiful. Brooke is emerging.
Mind you, I'm 6 feet tall, so oh wow.
And according to my watch, it says we did this in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was 0.75.
0.75, even though my
400
watch
elevation
says
gain.
0.68. That's how often it is.
Well, we didn't start it when we.
That's true. But from the bottom to the top to get this beautiful view. Also, I think that's an old helipad right there.
Yeah.
That's
or
really
another
cool.
bunker.
Well, it's got an H on it. Brooke was excited to see there's more steps.
Oh, look.
Wow. Man. Wow.
Pearl Harbor.
I wish the camera could do the justice of this beautiful view.
Hey, we were just down there the other day. That's where we were.
It's crazy as you can see our hotel, which is that building
That's how high we hiked.
right there.
Whew.
Man.
It was from World War I.
It was a fire control station?
Yeah. For the. There's a lighthouse, I think, over here.
This was by far totally worth it. It's been just a 20-minute hike. It's crazy as you can see other bunkers out here. We've made our way back down to ground. What was your favorite part about it, Brooke?
Ooh, the bunker part. That was cool.
That was fun.
I do recommend, there's 2 ways when you get to the top. If you go to the right, it is very challenging. It's like 120 steps straight up. But the views are cool. There's usually not as many people. And you get to crawl through like this little bunker part. To the left is a little bit easier, but you have a lot more crowds. And I just think
we like to take the challenging route, so I would take the right, but that's just me. You gotta make sure you're in shape though.
Yeah, definitely start practicing on the Stairmaster for them stairs. I've been doing it, and my God, that helped me a lot.
You done and dusted me. So.
Done and done in less than 45 minutes.
All right, you guys, so we finished our hike this morning. Y'all saw that. We are heading to the North Shore for, it's kind of more, again, we haven't been there yet, so this is just from what I read. It's more like surfer town. Again, I think I said this last night, Waikiki, it's not bad. It's just very busy, very touristy, and we're hoping that this side of the island is a little bit less. Not that we don't love people, but when we're traveling, I don't really love a lot of people because, you know, anyways. So we are heading to, we love to try local stuff. I told y'all that the other day. We're trying farm to barn. I keep calling it farm to table. But it is a farm to table restaurant. So I'm very excited. We're going to get some coffee. Seth had his nasty coffee grab one this morning on accident. So we're going to get some more coffee and we're going to go to the local restaurant and kind of just, this is a day for Seth. He loves the beach, so we're going to try to get some really cool stuff with that. Maybe see some sea turtles. Again, I'm very excited, but we will film that for you guys. It is about an hour away, so I think they recommend if you are wanting to see the island to get a car, and I will say I recommend it. We were watching a lot of people trying to Uber to the Diamond Head, and it's probably fine, but I just think a car is just a really good option, especially if you're gonna not stay, maybe if you want to see the other side. And it's only about 58 minutes, I think, is what we did. So again, it's maybe because we live in Texas, it's for us it's like nothing. That's like us going to Houston. But anyways, very excited, very pumped. I think Seth has been looking forward to this part of the trip for since I planned it, and it's gonna be so much fun. So I'm so excited to take you guys along with today.
Okay, so we just got to the farm to barn, but we're a few minutes early, so we're just waiting for them to open. But I'm excited to try it.
All right, you guys, so we stopped at the Farm to Barn in Haleiwa. I tell you, the local place that uses stuff from their farm right behind them. It's called Farm to Barn. It is absolutely delicious. You'll see what we got here in just a minute. Here's their menu. We were actually one of the first people there, so super awesome.
Man, I wish the camera could pick up what this smells like. It smells fantastic. And look at the smoothies that we got. It's called the Clean Your Gut smoothie. And then we got, what was this that we got here?
The country plate. So it's eggs. He got rice. I got sourdough because.
Man, oh man, that looks delicious. Got my meal, Brooke's meal. She got the toast. I got the rice. And we got the Clean Your Gut smoothies. Where are we off to now?
We're gonna get some coffee.
We've encountered a wild chicken. Oh, he's sprinting now. We found a cool little parking spot to walk to the coffee shop, and then this is our view to get to the coffee shop. And it is down that way.
So we ended up stopping at this coffee shop a little bit further down called Sailor's. It was super delicious. We had to actually walk there. They actually make their own chai. I didn't get it the first time because I was blanking, and I ended up getting it the second time. Highly, highly recommend. We got the salty Sailor, and then Seth got the honeybee latte.
We got ourselves some freshly made banana bread. You excited for it, Brooke?
I am.
Brooke and I just found a nice little spot to park because we found this beach with a nice little step down to it. Still got my hiking shoes on. First beach was good. Actually, surprisingly a little colder than I thought.
Yes.
But really nice. Now on to the next. So another reason to get a small car like what we got is for this exact reason here. So all of the parking to get to this beach is crazy packed, but there's this little spot here which looks a little bigger on camera, but in person it was a lot smaller, and it was super easy to fit this guy in between these cars. Rocks are a little sharp. Thank goodness I brought these shoes. Just currently struggling with these sandals to get out here. We finally made it. It was a very interesting walk.
Did you show them?
Well, I'll flip it around in just a second, but it was definitely...
Wrong shoes to wear.
Well, you had sandals, I had these boots. Luckily, the boots helped. These are some pointy rocks. How's the water feel?
Pretty good. Warmer than the last one.
Yeah, the last beach we were in was actually kind of chilly. Made a little friend out here. He's just hanging out with us.
Mr. Crab.
Thought we made a friend, like Brooke said. No, he's dead.
Here, though.
Although we did make this friend. He's just chilling out here.
Well, we made it all the way out there, basically. It's kind of slippery, almost, and pokey. I guess this is why people wear water shoes. We did not have any, so we did not have any snorkeling gear for the normal. I don't know if I could turn it around. For the normal cove, so we've just kind of been basically fiddle farting around in here. So it's been fun.
Well, we just tried to get in this area here, but we had a change of plans because there was like 20 sea urchins. What are they called?
Sea urchins.
Sea urchins, which are very poisonous. So we had to get out of there. It's like right there, that little spiky spot. That's a sea urchin. And there's like, but we did find this really cool fish. Just kind of hanging out in the rocks here.
Oh wow.
Found this guy singing out here. Into the jungle. Next up, we went to, or decided to go to, it's called Kahuku Farms, and they grow their own like acai berries here. And supposedly, I think you can walk where they grow all their crops. You can actually see everything. Obviously, you can't touch it, but you can see it up close.
So we ended up walking the grounds, and you guys can see a little bit of a map he's about to show here. So we got to see where all of the produce was grown, what they use it for. So it was really, really neat. Then they actually have a market, they sell it out, and they also have food that they produce with it.
This right here is an avocado tree that they got. And then here we got the plumeria.
Oh, God, look how beautiful.
Incredible. And massive compared to Brooke. Flowers on this plant are gorgeous. So Brooke just discovered, what did we figure out it was?
I think it's a nani.
It's called a nani. They've been falling from these trees here. And there's a smushed one down here, sadly.
Oh,
They got a navel tree here, which is basically like a form of an orange. See the fruit just kind of dangling there. That's crazy. I've never ever seen a dragon fruit plant in my entire life, but I guess this is what they look like. Over here is sugarcane. So this is the acai berry tree. I had no idea this is how they grew. It's quite a tall plant. There's Brooke for comparison. That is incredible. This is so cool. They just grow on this kind of like vine looking thing. Honestly, this place is really cool. It was literally free to just come walk around and look at all the different plant life. At least we think it's free. Nobody stopped us. There was workers here and they didn't say anything, and I mean, we weren't doing anything besides just walking and taking photos and videos.
You know.
Just being respectful.
We're gonna get some mango juice.
But they've got some delicious homemade acai bowls straight from their trees.
Yeah.
I think Brooke said they got like mango juice here. We're about to go see what they got.
There is a tour behind us, though. I think they actually give them samples of the fruit. We didn't do that because I didn't know that was a thing, but
We just honestly pulled up because we found it on the map.
Yeah.
But it's a neat little find.
yeah, we'll tag them below as well. So
So if you guys are ever here and are looking for something fun to do, I definitely recommend this place. And if you're looking for it, look for that sign right there and you know you're in the right spot. So right now we made a pit stop to, I believe it's pronounced Kulima Farm. It's really neat because they've got fresh produce here, and then also they have really good shaved ice, and that's what we're waiting on right now, and it's going to be ready just in any minute.
So this place is called the Kulahai Farms. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. They had a lot of fresh fruit. There was actually one stand that they recommended you getting the fried bananas at. We did not end up doing that because we had a goal to get shaved ice, because the shaved ice place, they make their own syrups, and it was all organic, as you'll see right now. We got the Poen Sai, which was the local favorite, and we thought it was delicious. It had poi at the bottom, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a root vegetable, and it was super, super good. Here it is. We got the Poen Sai from Peru Shaved Ice. It's organic and locally sourced. It was supposed to be like I don't know, it's like a root vegetable with some kind of cream and It's all local flavors, so I'm really excited to try it.
And we can testify that it was quite delicious.
Yeah.
We ate that pretty quick.
Okay, so I just made us some coffee in our room. I did decaf. Seth has regular.
Oh, sweet.
And then we are eating, as I said earlier when we took a bite, and this banana bread is so good. We got it earlier when we were at the North Shore. We got the original. They had chocolate chip and mochi, I think. But Seth wanted to do the original. I took a bite and I was like, ooh, this would be so good with some coffee. He's like, ooh. I'm like, do you want me to make some? And he was like, yeah. So we'll eventually do a room tour, but right now we're still recouping. We do have dinner plans this evening, so we may go back out. But look at my silver.
Look at her.
I may not.
What is it, Larry the tomato?
Cute. Yeah. No, that's Larry the cucumber.
Larry the
It's
cucumber. Bob the tomato.
That is me. So
Hanging out with Bob over here.
unfortunately, being a ginger does not do well for the
Ginger.
But anyways, we're gonna enjoy this. Maybe go back out, and then go to dinner tonight. So
She may be more red.
I may be more red. Okay, we are heading to dinner now. We are going to Fresco Italian at our resort. I'm excited. It's Italian food, so a little bit of a switch up from last night, but I'm hungry and I'm ready for a hearty meal. So we did end up making a reservation, so we were able just to walk in. Here's a little sneak peek of the menu. We actually ended up getting a non-alcoholic mango sangria, delicious. Our first appetizer was a caprese salad with burrata. You also got bread with the meal. And of course I dipped my bread in balsamic vinegar and olive oil. It was so delicious. Seth ended up getting the ribeye, which was okay. You'll learn later the best steak we ever had. And I ended up getting a seafood salad.
What'd you end up getting, Brooke?
So I got the luau fudge and the caramel macadamia.
Sounds fantastic. I got cookies and cream and butter pecan.
We ended up concluding our night with a fireworks show that they offer every Friday at 7 p.m. So make sure you try to get a good spot for that on the Waikiki beach.